Welcome MIT, my name is Emily Lynn, pronoun she, hers. I'm the Assistant Fitness Director in Vapor Recreation. I'm going to lead you through a quick bar segment today, just going over a couple of positions that you might see in a typical bar class. Let's get started. So first things first, super important to warm up. Overall, I encourage you to warm up a little bit on your own before watching this whole video or refer to one of our warm-up videos. When you're ready, start tapping side to side and I'll just talk a moment about bar. So bar is a great combination between ballet, Pilates, and yoga, a little bit of everything. We focus a lot on posture while working some plies, which is just a bend in the knee, and we'll go over that in a moment. When you're ready, just start bringing one knee up towards that chest throughout class. I'll try to give you a couple different views. Here, you want to reach up nice and high, draw that knee up towards that hip, and give a big exhale. So crunching that core, lower back stays nice and flat. You can add a little bit of a twist here. So we're just getting a little bit warmer, quick warm up before we get into some of those plies. Almost there, you're here for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go into a squat, chest up, hips back. Drive through those heels, squeeze up through the back of your legs into your glutes. Back stays flat, knees stay behind those toes as well. Extra challenge for those arms. Arms extend forward, shoulders out of those ears. Good, I want you to exhale at the top and keep breathing. Almost there for 3, 2, and 1. Let's put those two together. So we squat and then drive one knee up towards that chest. Little exhale at the top. Move at your own pace today. At any point if you need to pause the video and grab some water, feel free to do so. And you can add a twist at the top here. Nice work. Stay with me, we are almost done through that warm up. You're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, just step it out side to side. Shake out those arms for a moment. Nice. A little more stretching in those legs. Just bring one heel up towards your glute. Let's stretch out those quads for a moment. And then bring one leg up toward your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Often in bar, we have a bar, or at home, maybe a chair or a counter to help us balance. So in future classes, that might be something that you're interested in incorporating. When you're ready, find your balance. Bring one leg up towards that chest. And just roll out your ankle in one direction and then the other. Wiggle out those toes. Let's do the other side. Big, tall posture. Woo! If you come out of your position, shake it off and bring it back. Roll out that ankle. And we are ready to go. All right, let's go over our first position. Overall, really tall chest, shoulders out of those ears, hips hovering over those ankles. When you look down, you want at least 2 fists of space between those toes. Your turnout is really up to you though. So some people, if you have trained in dance, you might be a little wider, more comfortable, a little more narrow, that's okay. When you're ready, hands come to those hips, knees come out wide. Again, we're coming into a plie, which is just a knee bend, and then we zip those thighs together at the top. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Awesome. When you look down, you'll see your knees pointing ideally towards that second toe. And you can see the inside portion or edge of your feet. So just take a peek at that. If you need to make adjustments, try to bring those knees back a little bit, engage those glutes some more, or bring your toes in towards the center. Overall, really tall posture, so almost like you're moving up and down a wall instead of forward and backwards. Again, this is our first position. We are here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's go over that second position. Put it all together and then we're out of here. All right, similarly, second position, about 45-degree turnout with those legs, chest up tall, slight hip tuck under so that you can stay up really tall. Knees stay behind those toes, again pointing around towards that second toe, and you can see the inside edge of your feet. So when you're ready, just start working on that range of motion. Take your time with this though. If you would like to have something nearby to help you with balance, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, for some more arm movement, a little more dynamic here, arms come out wide and up tall. Good, at the lowest point, big bend here and then squeeze up through those glutes. Big squeeze at the top. Nice. Again, this is our second position plie. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Slowly heel toe those feet in together. Shake out those legs for a moment. Let's put those 2 together, and we're going to do a quick stretch, and you are out of here. Okay. So we're going to pick one direction to work in. You can go and alternate if you like, but I am working with the space that I have here. So big step out wide into our second position plie. We're going to come down into a deep plie, up 1 inch, just engaging those legs, lower again, and then lift up while bringing our heels together into our first position. Then we do that same sequence right here. So we come down, up a tiny, tiny bit, lower, and then point out and step it wide into our second position. So it's almost like 1.5 plies per position, and then bring it back. So just driving through those heels especially, controlling that motion as you come up 1 little inch and then out wide. Awesome, keep it up team, you got it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, shake it out. Let's do the other side. If you've been alternating, you're doing great. Keep it up here. Let's go in 3, 2. Find that second position. Slowly come down 1 inch, up 1 inch, down again, drive, connect those heels. Same thing in our first position. Nice. Lower, come up halfway, lower, drive those heels together. Keep in mind, our second position, we have a bit bigger range of motion. So for our first position, it's a little tougher to get down as low, and that's okay, totally natural. Let's do 1 more. 4, 3, 2, finish it up. Nice job. Shake out those legs. We're gonna do a quick cool down. That is a quick rundown of your first and second position plie that you'll see in a lot of barre classes. When you're ready, one heel up towards your glute. Knees come close to each other, shoulders out of those ears, and just breathe here. Although we got in a quick movement session, our heart rate still is up. Important to slowly bring down that whole body. All right, heel plants on the ground, sit those hips back, big stretch in the back of our leg, especially in our calf. Shoulders down and back. When you're ready, toe comes down towards the floor, feeling it a little more in that hamstring. And just breathe. When you're ready, slowly roll it down, and 1 vertebrae at a time, bring it back up towards the sky. Let's do the other side. One heel up towards your glute. Try to focus on something in the distance, 1 point that will help you balance. Stretching out those quads here. And then when you are ready, plant your heel on the ground, sit those hips back. Stretch out that calf, tall, long torso. And drop that toe forward, stretch out your hamstring a little more. Slowly roll it down when you're ready. Roll it back up. Bring those feet out wide. Our final stretch today, hands plant on those quads. One shoulder comes across the body. Look over that opposite shoulder. Stretch out those inner thighs and our back as well. Switch to the other side. And bring it back to the middle. Just give me 2 big breaths right here. Deep breath up. And huge exhale. Let it go. 1 more deep breath in. And let it go. You are all done for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon.